Genevieve out of Watertown. And on the outside will go the 35D of Dylan Moore. Dylan out of Elgin, Ontario. The next row on the inside will go the 34 of Keegan Nier. Keegan out of Carthage, New York. And on the outside will go the 16 of Dustin Woods. Dustin all the way down from Malone, New York. And in that final starting spot on the inside will go the 57H out of Rodman, New York, ladies and gentlemen, Avery Cunningham. That is your starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen, for qualifying heat number 1 for the Downeth Motorworks Limited Sportsman. And in just a moment, they'll be rolling out on the Speedway, and we will be underway. Track is in excellent condition. We notice the cars are working 1, 2, and 3 lanes out there, and that's what the folks that prepare the track like to see. Our cars with 2 or 3 lanes to work with.
They're all warm.
Yeah.
Well, again, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome our sponsor, Fabco of Watertown. They're enjoying an evening of racing down there in the VIP area. They're also a divisional sponsor, and we're very, very happy to have them with us. And ladies and gentlemen, during the week when you're doing business, remember that these folks support racing. Please support them during the week and during regular business hours. They appreciate all the business you give them, and if they're supporting racing, you should be doing business with them.
Thank you, Tommy.
Again, we welcome all our viewers who are watching us across the country and around the world on DTD, Dirt Track Digest TV. I'm Jamie Davis along with Tim Baltz at Can-Am Speedway as the field rolls out for qualifying heat number 1. Alan McDonald and Brady Howard up on the front row. Genevieve Bartlett and Dylan Moore in that second row. Keegan Nier and Dustin Woods in that third row. And we're waiting for one other car to come out on the Speedway. And I believe we're waiting for the 57H of Avery Cunningham out of Rodman, New York. And it looks like he's rolling out onto the Speedway. Apparently a little bit of a problem getting started there, but he seems to be going okay, so he'll join the field over on the backstretch on that wild side, number 57.
All right, drivers, we'll come to white flag this time. Come to white flag.
And starter will give him the white flag this time around.
He's just a kid. I don't know what he is.
16,
And Mike Leclerc gives him that white flag and says, fellas, next time around, we'll go. I should say, ladies and gentlemen, of course, with Avery Cunningham in there. It's a good thing Tim Baltz is with me tonight. I would be no good on my own, I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. Genevieve Bartlett out there. All these changes over the years, ladies and gentlemen. Get the ladies on that racetrack. It's a good idea. All right, here they come. Off that number 4 turn, Alan McDonald and Brady Howard lead them down. Green flag is out, and we're off and ready. Racing. wasting any time getting out front, but up on the outside goes the 35D of Dylan Moore, and Moore wants to go up to the number 1 spot. Moore on the high side of the speedway. Down on the bottom goes the 54 of Brady Howard as they come off the turn side by side and down the front straightaway to complete lap number 1. And it is Brady Howard trying to hold on to that top spot, but here's Moore back on the outside. And the Elgin, Ontario star is trying to stay into that number 1 spot. We've got a car that's off the pace. That's Alan McDonald out of Watertown. Down the front straightaway they go. It's still a big battle up on the front end. Dylan Moore still hanging on to the number 1 qualifying spot. Back there still in second, and here he comes back again, is the 54 of Brady Howard. And a great duel to start things off here this evening between these two. The 54 of Howard down on the inside will try to get that lead back. And a super battle shaping up on the front end. Back there in the number 3 spot, the 34 of Keegan Nier. And sitting there in 4th is the 11 of Genevieve Bartlett. Genevieve trying to move up. Around the turn they come, still side by side with 2 to go. And it is a battle royal on the front end with Brady Howard at the bottom of the racetrack. Up on the high side, the 35 of Dylan Moore, and they continue to do battle out there. Moore making a lot of ground up on that high side of the racetrack, but down on the inside, the car seems to be working a little better for Brady Howard. But Moore still hanging on, and now joining the fold, the number 34 of Keegan Nier. Keegan trying to go up to the number 2 qualifying spot, but Brady Howard's not about to relinquish that and hangs on to second. Around the turn they come. Checkered flag is out on the speedway, and your winner is going to be Dylan Moore out of Elgin, Ontario. Second will be the 54 of Brady Howard. Third will go the 34 of Keegan Nier.